President Biden's plan for student debt relief is facing a new setback this morning. A federal appeals court has issued a nationwide injunction temporarily blocking the program, which would cancel up to $20,000 in student debt for millions of Americans. For more on this, let's bring in NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos. Danny, good morning to you. So yesterday's ruling, it came after 6 states sued, arguing the program threatens their future tax revenues and circumvents congressional authority. Talk us through this injunction, what it means for students who have already applied for relief.
The states lost at the district court level, the trial court level, but then they appealed up to the 8th Circuit, which is the midway point between the district court and the Supreme Court of the United States. And the states actually won at the 8th Circuit. The 8th Circuit concluded. Now, this is, I say win, but we're dealing with injunctions here. And injunctions are not about winning the ultimate case. Instead, injunctions are a court saying, OK, while we're deciding the merits of this case, which could take years, what should the status quo be? Who stands to be harmed the most? And in this case, the plaintiff states made the argument that if the student loan debt is canceled or if this goes into effect, they could lose millions upon millions of dollars. The district court originally said, you don't have standing. You don't even have any business being in court. And the appellate court said, no, there is standing because this arm, this entity that's related to the state of Missouri, stands to lose many millions of dollars, and that could harm the state of Missouri. So all the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals did was hit the pause button. Nobody wins, nobody loses. We're just pausing, and the pause is in favor of the plaintiff states until everything is sorted out.
So as you say, Danny, this is a long process. The White House says it's going to keep fighting what it calls the baseless lawsuits against it. So what are the options the Biden administration has right now to get the injunction lifted and try and move forward with this?
The Biden administration could continue in court, but there have been murmurs that the Biden administration may take a non-litigation angle, and that might be just trying to continue the moratorium. In other words, if they can't proceed with canceling the debt outright, then the Biden administration may continue just holding off students having to repay these loans, hitting the pause button itself. And how long can it do that? Well, that's a political question. It can't do it indefinitely, and it certainly can't do it beyond a Biden administration, whether the first or the second, doesn't matter. So this is a non-litigation solution, but it's only a Band-Aid if the Biden administration decides to go that route.
So, Danny, we know this is just the latest legal challenge for the president's student debt relief plan. Last week, the Biden administration stopped accepting applications after a federal district judge in Texas struck down the plan and called it unconstitutional. Real quickly, what does this mean for the future of the student debt program?
The Biden administration has a difficult decision to make. I mean, they can continue with a two-pronged attack. They can continue to appeal, but they may not feel that confident about appealing if they head up to the Supreme Court, which has a known conservative leaning majority. So they might be hostile to the Biden administration's argument. But of course, you never know until you try. And then on the other hand, going outside the courts, the Biden administration may choose to just continue this pause on demanding or student loan repayment obligations. But that, again, is only a short-term solution. The Biden administration knows that. And for that reason alone, they may decide not to go that route.
All right. Danny Cevallos, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.